Welcome again to I Am the New Set. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today we have an outstanding, exciting guest, Anthony Bean, who's going to take you on a journey from the Ethiopian Theater to the ABCT, that stands for Anthony Bean Community Theater. Are you in for what do they call a roller coaster ride? Anthony, welcome.
Thank you, Gigi.
Tell us.
Thank you, dear.
Yes, I've been running the posters all week on everywhere from YouTube to Facebook to Instagram, LinkedIn. Everywhere I know you're going to be hiding at. Just in case you think I missed you, I cover all the media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All the media, baby. And I want you to start off by giving some insight on the Ethiopian Theater. Now, I've got a surprise for everybody on the end because I'm not going to tell everybody who you are just yet. I just want them to explore your world. So let's go. Let's tell them about when you got started or the year the theater got started. And of course, I know you were very, very young at that time, much younger than you are now. So let's talk about that. What year that was?
It was troubled times in America. This was the beginning, the start of the Black Arts movement that happened throughout the country. Say it loud, Black and Proud song. We were troubled. We wanted our freedom. That was also the era in which Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Robert F. Kennedy, it was all killed. I was a young boy in high school, and I wanted to make a difference. I got involved in a drama club, and I thought that particular drama club, the plays they were producing, did not, I could not relate to. Like, for instance, it's Christmas Eve. Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Father. How are you? Where's Dad? Oh, he's at the law office today. And I said, this is not from my experience. This is not from the Black experience. And that white teacher did something that would change my life forever. She said, if you think you can do better, then write it. And that was the start of my writing. And the kids, the school, the teachers, everybody loved it because I gave them a Black experience. And that was in 1971.
71.
2 years later, my brother and I founded the Ethiopian Theater in New Orleans, Louisiana, in 1973. We was taken very serious. There was only 2 other Black theaters at that time. Was relatively new as well. Freestyling Theater, and that was run by the great late John O'Neill, and Shiki Theater. That was run by the late great Dr. Gilliam, Ted Gilliam. You know, out of all of them, Miss Gigi, I'm the only director still standing.
Oh yes.
Everybody else have went on to meet their ancestors, and I am still here, still producing, still directing, and still teaching our children what it is to be Black in America, and how to survive being Black in America through the arts.
Okay, now that you got your identity, let's
This is true. This is
you know
true.
what? I have admired your work tremendously, and I'm reflecting on the Bronze Jubilee Award when you did this one-man show, and you went all over the South with it. You traveled everywhere with it, and then you got this surprise. The Bronze,
I came to Los Angeles at the Los Angeles City, the Inner City Cultural Center with C. Bernard Jackson was the director, and I performed my one-man show there as well. So I did come West Coast.
Yes, but before the Bronze Jubilee, what's the Bronze Jubilee Award? Before you met with C. Bernard?
The Bronze Jubilee, yes.
The Bronx Jubilee was first, yes. And that was in Atlanta. Matter of fact, that was the first time I ever been to Atlanta. I drove because me and my girlfriend drove to Atlanta just because you was receiving an outstanding award for the one-man show. And what was the surprise was also, who was hosting that show? We know Whitman Miller and what was her name?
Midge St. Clair.
Midge St. Clair. That's right. But that wasn't the only
It was star-studded.
It was definitely because Diana Ross.
Yes.
She introduced Whitney Houston. Whitney was just coming out there. I'll never forget sitting in that audience and seeing Whitney. She was very, very young then. Yes. And then one from there.
Miss Gigi.
Yes.
Are we going to let people know, since we traveled together to Atlanta, let them know that we're brothers and sisters?
Well,
I think that would help out.
I wanted to save it as a surprise, but since you busted
no! You didn't tell me that. I mean, they hear we travel and all.
You do me that every trip.
Oh, God.
I am not going to take it. That was so wrong, Anthony. Okay.
I'm going to let you run your show. I'm not saying nothing.
That's why I love you, because you're my brother. You always know how to come in and say, okay, Gigi, let me pitch this one on you. You're ready for it. I'm ready, baby.
No, well, I'm not going to say nothing else. I'm going to let you run your show.
Well, you didn't let the cat out the bag. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother. Yes, I am going to have handsome brothers, I do, and they're very, very, very talented and very supportive, as I am supportive with them. And we were, I guess we could say, what is Beyonce's song? I woke up like this.
We came from a very talented family. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
And it just so happened that we all happened to be leaning in the theater acting world, which is very interesting.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah.
Now, in traveling from all of the awards and the recognition and the plaques and all that you've gotten with the Ethiopian Theater, and let's also mention, did we say Jomo Kenyatta, our brother? Yes, that you guys made it happen. You definitely made it happen, and that's where longevity come in at. Now, let's talk about when the Anthony Bean Theater was born.
Very good. Well, that's it's almost like a tragic story. But I was living in LA at the time. I spent 10 years in LA. I came back home because my daughter was in New Orleans, and we trade off. I would come and spend some time with her in New Orleans, and he would come back and relocate back with me in LA. My daughter was 14 at the time. And I spent 2 years in New Orleans with her, wonderful, fabulous stuff. And then she had back trouble late one morning, around 2 o'clock, and we brought her to the hospital. And she expired. The doctor said it was natural causes, and that kind of told me. She was 16 at the time, and that kind of troubled me.
Yes, that was.
So I think that's what brought me into embracing youth programs, getting young people involved in the management end of theater. And it just so happened, when I was grieving, a school was opened up on Carrollton Avenue, which is almost like suburbia New Orleans. Very big houses in that area. And I like that, having a school with a theater, so that way we can teach, the young black kids. There's a big difference between acting a fool and actually learning acting or using the technique or method. There's method to this madness, and I was dying to teach. And when I got this school and this theater, oh God, it was the Anthony Bean Community Theater and Acting School. So now we have over 102 kids. Guess what? It's intergenerational. We got it from 7 to 17. Then in the evening time, we teach adult classes. So we go from all ages and reaching out to our community. and create a better offering. You know, we are the creators, we are the originators, and I teach them how to bring that out.
Yes, yes. And speaking, just to go back a little bit with your daughter, my niece Tony.
Yeah.
Was she passed with? Was she had an illness, and this is they haven't found any cure for it yet, but they're still raising funds. Would you tell them that?
Well, she did have sickle cell, but it was not. She never had any kind of blood transfusion. She never had anything that caused her to be rushed to the hospital and have blood transfusion. All these. Anyway, this came as a complete shock because she was, all intents and purposes, a healthy girl. She was even auditioning for I think she made the cheerleading squad at the high school she was in. So it took us all by a complete shock.
Yes, it did.
But when the doctors said that she died of natural causes and not from the disease itself, it could have been a factor, I'm sure. But I never got closure in that area. That's a long story. But I never got closure.
But we would pray that closure will come, like everything else in life. It will come, and it's what we say, our Creator's divine plan. So right now, we've been following you to this point with the theater, and talk about the films that you have also done.
Well, I guess like you and my family, we are bigger than life. So we are designed for the stage. But I mean, I've done some. One of them is called Pride, where I had a nice role in that one. Oh God, it was at Burning Man. That name escaped me, but the lady who played in about music and on television, the series. I can't think of it. Anyway, that was one. We did a bit part. I did a bit part in Monsters Ball. Still receiving residuals from that.
That was Academy Award.
There's quite a few if you go to my page, but I would tell you about theater because that's where my love is at.
Yes, yes.
But you know, if you want to learn more, you can go to Google Anthony Bean. And you'll learn more about what I've done in film. But I'm proud of the work that we've done. We're 21 years old here in New Orleans with the acting school. We won 15 African American theaters. Well, I shouldn't say African American. There's some white theaters as well. We're 15 that actually received the August Wilson Award of actually completing all of August Wilson's work, like fences, piano lessons. So we love August Wilson. We're on the second round of redoing all of this work again. And so we actually do like 8 shows a year. We do youth production. We call it hip hop theater, and we do adults. So, but again, this is about the African American experience. But my kids, we did Cats, and I did it only because they said that 100 kids black kids can't do Cats because it's not bouncing your booty, it's about ballet, and I purposely wanted to do that to show that our kids can do anything.
Anything for sure. And speaking about that, because when I did visit home, you took me around. And you showed me, of course, I got to share this with the audience because I'm so proud of you and the theaters. How, look at say, the word I'm looking for, okay, it's a brand new theater. Tell us what the theater is representing and how many blocks it takes up, because I didn't think we were going to ever.
Well, it takes up the whole block.
The whole block? I think it was more than one. Is it one? Wasn't it 3 or 4 blocks?
No, it was just one block. Well, we had a parking lot. We used the parking lot across the street, but that was belonged to somebody else. I would love to purchase that block, and I'm hoping that we will.
Oh, you will.
But no, it's a large enough space where we can house a youth theater and adult theater in the same place. And to say that it is run by people of color, It's a wonderful thing. We're the only one in the city that have that. In fact, black theaters around the country are, because of the pandemic, we're losing our footage with bills, so we're losing our theaters. So those few that we have left behind, we really need to pray that we continue to have a seat at the table.
Oh, we will. There's no doubt. I mean, you can't remove something that has been destined. And that's a fact. Destiny shall be fulfilled. And that's all you have to know, that destiny has to be fulfilled.
I believe that.
I always say, I work, God, you work it. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
And once you do it like that, you ain't got to trip on nothing else, because you know who's working it, okay? You did your part.
Yeah.
Anthony, I want to thank you so much for sharing that with us. Are you ready to do 3 monologues for us?
Oh, well, I guess I can. This is a very long monologue, so perhaps you can slice it into 3 different parts.
Well, longest is 3.
Well, it's 7 pages, so it's 7 pages. But I'll make it as dramatic as I can.
Yeah.
And if it's too long, you can always slice it. This is from my one-man show that gave me that award that you're talking about, the Bronze Jubilee Award in Atlanta, and it's called Father's Day, and it's about a young boy that misses his dad. So I'll let it speak for itself, and then we'll move on. It got to a point where I couldn't cope anymore, so I dropped out of high school. I mean, why not? I'm 15 years old. I need to be out hustling, making some money. I hate school. I mean, it's not cool, especially when you don't have the clothes and money to go. You get so tired of being without. It's impossible to stay cool in school while the other kids tease you and teachers feel sorry for you. They all begin to look at me like I was some kind of freak. I'll never forget the last straw. The day I got my first big lesson and I swore never to go back. I was in love. I was in love with Janae Collins. She was a pretty girl. She had straw curls and then she had a devil voice. Most of the time I went to school just to look at Janae Collins. I was in love with her smile, her laugh, her popularity. She walked down my streets and my brothers and sisters would yell, "Here comes Janae!" And I run out on the street. If I knew my place and they'd get too close, she'll wink at me and she'll say, "Hello." That was a good feeling. And sometime I'll follow her all the way home and she had a daddy. He had a real good job. He was a lawyer. But Janae was sitting in the classroom when I learned to be ashamed of myself. I was sitting in the idiot seat, the troublemaker seat, because the teacher thought I was so stupid. Couldn't spell, couldn't read, couldn't do arithmetic, just plain stupid. Teachers were never interested in finding out that you couldn't concentrate because you were so hungry. All you can think about is that you didn't have any breakfast and this is lunchtime. Will it ever come? Maybe you can sneak into the cloakroom and steal a bite of some kid's lunch out of a coat pocket. A bite of something. Paste. Well, you can't really make a meal out of paste. I put it on bread for a sandwich. But sometimes I scoop a few spoonfuls on the back of the room and toothpaste doesn't taste too bad when you're hungry. Well, anyway, it was Thursday. The day before the big payday that Eagles always flew on a Friday. So the teacher asked every student how much his father would give to the community chest. On Friday night, each kid would get the money from his father. On Monday, he'd bring it to school. And I decided I was going to buy me a daddy right then. I had money in my pocket from slinging and hustling, and whatever Janae Collins pledged for her daddy, I was going to pop it, hand the money right in, bam! I was shaking. Man, I was scared to death. The teacher opened a book and she started calling out names. Janae Collins said her daddy would give $100. Ooh, that made me feel good. It wouldn't take too much to top that. I had almost $300 in my pocket, so I stuck my hands in my pocket, held on to the money, waited for the teacher to call my name. But the teacher closed her book after she called everybody else in class. So I stood up and I raised my hand. What is it now? What? You forgot me. I don't have time to be playing with you, Richard. But my daddy told me he'd give me $500. We are collecting this money for you and your kind, Richard Fillmore. If your daddy can afford $500, you have no business being on welfare. But I got it right now. My daddy told me earlier today. My daddy, and furthermore, we all know you don't have it. Janae Collins turned around. Her eyes full of tears. She felt sorry for me. And I couldn't see her too well because I was crying too. Sit down, Richard! And I always thought the teacher kind of liked me. She always picked me to watch the blackboard on Friday after school. Oh, that was a big thrill, man. I felt important. If I didn't watch it come Monday, the school might not function right. Where are you going, Richard? I walked out of school that day, and I didn't go back. That's the first half.
Hello, all right. And number two.
Oh, you serious? Back to back?
By all means. Hey, that was outstanding. Come on, one more, two more.
Back to back. Okay.
Back to back. Yay.
I walked out of school that day. I didn't go back. There was shame there. Now there was shame everywhere. It seemed like the whole world was inside the classroom that day. Everyone heard what the teacher say. Everybody talked about it. They felt sorry for me. And there was shame in going to those worthy annual Christmas dinner for you and your kind. Because everybody knew what a worthy boy was. Why do you have to go and call it the boys' annual dinner? Why can't they just give it another name? And there was shame in wearing those gray and white jackets that the welfare gave to 3,000 boys. Why did it have to be the same for everybody? So when you walk down the street, people couldn't see you was on welfare. And it was a nice jacket, with the hood and everything. And my mama beat me and called me a little rat. When she found out I fought in the bottom of a barrel on Claiborne Street. Nobody puts a tag on me. So I dropped out of school. And then I left home because my mom told me I couldn't stay in the house and I'd go to school. So I'm just standing here watching them, hanging on the corner, watching the world go by. Every once in a while, my boy Jay, you bring me a home-cooked meal. Jay, the best friend I had in the whole world. Because in good times or bad times, he always there when you need him. Well, that is, as long as you don't interfere with his family plans. If Jay's father tells Joe that Jay to be home at a certain time, Jay better be there or else. Yes, sir. Neither me or Jay wanted to ever find out what all else meant. Don't get me wrong. Jay's father wasn't a monster or nothing. He was just a man of the house. And like any house, like a king, he ruled his castle. Unlike at my house where there's no king around. I'm sure my old man must be miserable too. He has 7 kids. Surely he must have missed us. Miss seeing his kids grow up. Miss having his kid fall in the bedroom just because daddy's sleeping. Because daddy's sleeping, he says, "Throw me up in the air, daddy. Daddy, catch me." You've got to be a lonely man. There must be times you wake up on a lonely bed and you want to give every whore you ever had. Every 7, every 11 you ever do, every one time you ever do. Just to have one of your kids walk up to you and say, "Daddy, Daddy, I love you." There must be times like that. There must! Because I will give up everything I've every time, everything that I've earned. Just to come home to find my daddy there. I heard he have a good mother, and no father God kind of steps in. Well, that's not good enough. I got tired of hearing Mama say, "God fixes so we can pay the rent. God fixes so the lights back on. God fixes so the pot's so when I ain't done, God is yours." I don't know how many times I was going up on the streets and I kind of nudge up to a man just so he can rub my head and call me son. Why did you walk away, leave us? Leave us to face the cold winters and the summers, the hot summers, the Easters with nothing to do, the picnics with nothing in the basket. Did it ever dawn on you that you fix it so you can't go to Sunday, that church, that one special Sunday of the year? Father's Day. Okay, Miss Gigi.
Okay, one more for the road, baby.
That was it. I come back.
Very good. Thank you. Hey.
I them all together.
Okay, give us one of your latest ones.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't. That takes so much emotions out of them.
Okay.
But I can tell you where we're going as far as Black Theater is concerned. We can talk about that.
Say it again.
Where Black Theater is going in 2021, and what is
happening
happening
around.
around.
Okay, after you do your third monologue.
Oh, I did it. I combined it. Gee, that's crazy. It takes so much.
I'm so excited here. We got to get a third one. You don't have to make it that long.
It's so emotional, my monologue. Okay.
Well, see, that's where your snack don't come in at after that.
A snack?
So you get your snack in there after that one. You deserve your snack, baby.
All right, this is an old man I enjoy doing because old men have a way of talking. And I like the way they rock when they talk.
Okay.
So I can do old man. Oh, they told me y'all done came. Well, let me see now. Now, everybody always asks me, how come I love the Lord the way I do? I'm going to tell you. When I was a little boy, they used to call me Pee-wee. That's what they call me Pee-wee. I used to be running up and down. Remember, there was 8 of us. Man, it seemed like there was nurses always at the house. There was the doctor that came there with his little black bag. Get house calls at that time. And he always seemed to be in and out of my mind. I remember the doctor came out and the doctor said, I want all y'all children to gather around. Come here, I got some news to tell you. Get Pee-wee. Come on, Pee-wee. He said, I got some news to tell you. Now, your mama been sick. No, what she got is terminal. There's no cure for her. She can leave any moment now. However, I got this prescription. And you get it filled. It ain't gonna heal or anything, but it'll help her with her transition to the other side. I don't understand that. I didn't know what that was all about. I was a little bitty up. The man was talking about prescription. And I know that the money. We ain't had no money. But I used to work around the corner at old man Charlie's door. I used to see where he hid his money. Every day at 6 o'clock, he'd go down and take the money out the cabinet. He put it in the drawer right underneath. He closed the drawer, then he turned the light off. Then he just go right out the door. I was determined to get that money. My mama needed the money. So I went around the corner in the back of the store. I got the wooden box, you see, and I put the box up against the wooden. Got up on it, see, and I got up underneath the window there, and I tried to push it up. I was pushing it up, you see, and some kind of way that window wouldn't bar. And I tried so hard to get it in. Then all of a sudden, there was a bright light. It was a light that was brighter than 100 stars. It was bright. And I tried to run, but I couldn't move. My leg was stuck. And that light spoke. That light said, Pee-wee, go on home. Your mama gonna be all right. You didn't understand that? I didn't understand what that meant. The one thing I know that my leg was good to go. I jumped off the box, ran down the street, jumped over, and almost stepped on the cat. I ran and just stepped, opened up the door, and I was screaming for Mama. Mama! Where's my mama? I went from room to room. Mama! What they doing, my mama? Mama! Mama, where's my mama? I went into the kitchen. the pot stirring and cooking. That never happened. And that's when I decided to love the Lord with all of me. So that was the day he saved my mom. I'll never forget it. It was a day I'll never forget. It seemed like it was yesterday. That boy said, "Peace." I never forget it.
All right, thank you. And on that note, Anthony, before you do your snack, I'm going to ask
No, before I'm going, I'm leaving. I am leaving you. You already got me worked up now. I'm exhausted.
No, Anthony.
I'm going to jump in the shower.
I asked everyone this question. What is your advice? Come on, Anthony. What is your advice you want to give the audience? I mean, as a theater director, and you're dealing with children every day, and on the news, it's like you don't know what to believe, what not to believe, and there's this Delta virus out there, and it's saying you still have to wear your mask, and just tell us your advice. What the advice you would like to give to the people of the world, or in the world?
Well, we have no control over nature. But we do have control of our reaction to what's going on. Right now, everything is so political. Some people saying they don't want to take their shots because it's a hoax, and some blogs are remembering the Tuskegee experiment. And in the meantime, this thing is ticking back up. I'm fully vaccinated. And we had this weekend. No, we had Wednesday. Which was yesterday. We had a vaccine at the theater where we were giving away shots, and also to encourage people, we were giving away also bags of groceries and snowballs for the kids. And we had 2 nurses there, and only 7 people showed up. And we've been advertising everyone on radio, Facebook, all the social media. And somehow we just don't believe or trust. And we have a lot of reasons not to trust. But this thing is kicking back up, and we're going to start losing our loved ones, particularly with this new variant.
Yes, it is.
So my heart goes out, and I say a prayer. But for the kids, is now ticking up in the younger generation. Everything is just going to be embrace ourselves, because it's going to be a hard ride.
Yes,
It's going to be a hard ride. Bumpy ride. But like anything else, we got through it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I do believe we're going to get through this, unless it's the second coming.
We
and
might be
fewer in number. Then we're due for to go into the space age, and everybody like getting ready to get on that rocket ship for next year. So we'll see if they're gonna bring the price down. Right now the price to go to space is $1 billion. So let's see how successful the next billionaire will go out. On that note, Anthony,
they're trying to find a way out. They definitely trying to find a way out.
And leave us behind. Those that are left behind. Oh, okay. All right.
But you know what, G? You said something, and I know how you feel. You have to find the God in you. You have to find your divine design. I'm not talking about you, because you already know this. I'm talking about the people and the young people, those who have given up. They have to find that God in them. That's real. This divine design is why you're here and what was you made for. Because the Bible said, the scripture, He knew you. But not only before you was formed in the belly, and He says that, but He said before time was formed.
That's right.
Which means that, and I love saying this to kids, and I know that they're going to their parents, we are spirit having a human experience.
Yes, we are. What
and when you look at it like that, and You look at that, there are some spirits that will never experience what it's like to be human. On that great day when you have to make your transition, they're going to want to know all.
Oh, yes.
And I'm looking forward to when my Creator will call me by my real name and not Anthony. That my spirit going to automatically respond to when I leave this body. But we are a spirit having a human experience. And once we realize that and try to search that spiritual meaning, we begin to realize who we really are.
Yes.
Even as a people, we need to find out that we are blessed and don't know it because of all of this stuff that have happened to us 400 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, this thing going to turn around. And we're going to find out who we really are in retrospect to this world. Who are the African American, those in America, and also in the Caribbean, those who were dropped off by the slave trade. There is a reason why we made that journey.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to talk about Deuteronomy 28, but we're going to not deal with that. But anyway, we're very special people.
Yes.
And in time, we're going to find out who we are as a people.
Yeah, we're like the people that was in the biblical days. They witnesses of the Noah's Ark and all of that. So now we're witnessing our sight. So we're the next generation that's going into the new biblical teachings. Absolutely. And on that note, sweetheart, could you please share your favorite snack?
Gee, I'm totally exhausted. Well, what? I know you told me to prepare a snack, but I'm going to tell you what I had this morning.
Come on, Anthony.
I'll tell you what I had this morning. I really did.
You know you're wrong for that.
I'll tell you what I had this morning.
You are so wrong for that. Okay, that's your favorite snack. The apple? Okay. The apple.
No, I'm going to tell you what I did with it.
Okay, what you do with it?
I'm not in the kitchen prepared, but it's a waffle with a waffle maker.
Okay.
I cut up the apple and I put one whole apple, just like this. But it's not really huge, just because I put 2 cups of, and I had the complete mix of Angel Mama, complete mix of waffle mix. I put a whole cup and I put a half a cup of raisins, very serious. And I cut up and I use that and also maybe some oil to make it soft in texture. And I created an apple raisin waffle. And I tell you, it's not only good for breakfast, but you can snack on it.
Hello.
And I'm sorry I didn't prepare anything because I know you're going to have me draining my senses to do these monologues.
Well, listen, you gave a great insight in the picture of what you had for breakfast this morning. And now we know that can also be a snack.
Don't forget an apple a day. An apple.
Keep the dentist away.
And it goes great in waffles. You can believe that.
No.
I didn't say white folks. I said waffles. So waffles. I don't know what I said. He said apple and white folks. I said waffles.
Okay.
Sorry, I know you got white friends.
I got all colors. I'm a rainbow. Baby.
That's right, guys. You go with your all color rainbow people.
Hello, Doc.
I love it.
Sweetie.
And you look fabulous, Gigi. You look like an Egyptian queen. Though.
Hello,
now. Fabulous. You look marvelous.
Thank you, sweetheart, and you look very handsome. And on that note, sweetie,
I didn't respond.
I want to thank you.
It's good. It's a pleasure to sit and chat with you and to get to talk about my experience.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, and I'm sure the audience feel the same way. Thank you for sharing all of that and that wisdom and knowledge, and as well as this beautiful contribution that you started off as a teenager and still doing it right now and sharing it with so many young futuristic kids that you're making a difference in their life. Trust me, it made a difference in our life. And we are who we are today. So we know sharing that wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding, that love can't do nothing but make it a better place to live in.
That's what it is.
On that note, sweetie, I want to thank you again. And we will talk soon.
Goodbye, Gigi! See you, darling. I'm leaving you, and I'll be tuning in on Facebook and YouTube, wherever you got this thing live.
Hello, now.
Bye, baby.
Ciao.
Love you, dear.
I love you too. Mwah.
All right. I ain't blowing no kisses.
Nah, you got my kisses, though, huh? Ciao, baby.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Go on, I know.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going.